Hi, I'm Dr. Joe DeMarco, chiropractor and owner of OcraMed Health. And today we're going to focus in on how to strengthen the muscles of the back. In particular, what we're going to do today is focus in on how to strengthen the Erector Spinae muscles. Now, the Erector Spinae muscles are actually three muscles, and let's take a quick look at the anatomy. So here's a quick look at the Erector Spinae muscles without going into too much detail. There's basically three main muscles that make up the Erector Spinae. We're looking at the spinalis muscle, which is actually the one that's closest to the spine. Then we have the longissimus, which is actually obviously the longest, and it runs the entire length down, and it's next to the spinalis. And then the third one is what we call the iliocostalis. So it's these three muscles that are the primary muscles of the Erector Spinae and are the main spinal extensor muscles that move the spine into extension. Okay, so these three muscles are the muscles that keep us upright, that keep the spine straight, but they're also the muscles that bring us into extension. And they're so important to keep strong, keep these muscles thick, and to keep them in order to prevent back pain, or it's one aspect that'll help prevent back pain. And I don't care whether you're 80 years old or you're a young athlete who's 18 years old, these muscles need to be kept strong. And a lot of times, once again, whether you're 80 or 18, a lot of people have weak Erector Spinae muscles. I see that all the time. These muscles should actually be thick. They should they shouldn't, when you look at someone's back, the back shouldn't be flat. There should be almost like a thickness to the Erector Spinae where you can actually, it looks like the spine is actually caving in, because the muscles of the Erector Spinae are nice and thick, and we want to try to build these Erector Spinae up so that they are a nice, strong muscle. And by doing that, we're going to prevent a lot of problems. I get kids writing in that seem they can't squat, they can't deadlift. Every time they do a movement that involves the back, their back is sore and they're having pain and they have to skip 3, 4, 5 days of working out. And it's just because they have weak Erector Spinae muscles. Let's try to strengthen them today. I'm going to show you some great techniques on how to do that. So let's get going. Okay, so a lot of these exercises, it's good to have a TheraBall with you. You could probably make some type of makeshift structure to rest your torso over. Easiest thing to do though is to have a TheraBall. We're going to grab the TheraBall and we're going to, we want something to hold on in front. I'm going to use the end of this table. You can use a wall. You can use if you're in the gym, you can grab onto a piece of equipment. But I'm going to lay on top of the TheraBall, and I'm going to hold on to the bottom of this table here. And I'm going to take you through the progressions now of this. So we're going to go through some progressions. This is, if you have a real weak Erector Spinae, I want you to start at the beginning here, and as they get stronger. If you already have pretty decent Erector Spinae, you can go right to the last section. But the beginning of this is going to be, we're going to hold on to the table here, and with one leg at a time, we're going to come up as far as you can with that leg, and then come back down, and then we're going to go into the other leg. And I want you to start off with 20 repetitions, so it'll be 10 on each side. So this will be 1, 2, and you're going to do 20 repetitions, and you're going to do 3 sets of 20 repetitions, single leg repetitions. Once that feels too easy, we're going to move on. We're going to do both legs at the same time in kind of a tucked position. So we're going to hold on to the table or the wall, whatever's in front of us, and I'm actually going to lift in a tuck, keeping my knees bent, both legs up off of the ball in this position here. And I want to try to get the legs so that I'm really working those muscles in the back, and you'll feel them contracting as you pick up the legs off the ground. And I want to bring my body straight or slightly arched so that we're really working those Erector Spinae muscles. Both legs tucked position, 3 sets of 20 that way. Once again, once that feels too easy, the last progression of this exercise is I'm going to be holding on, starting in a tucked position, but I'm going to come up, and as I come up, I'm going to go with the legs out straight. I'm going to come back in a tucked position, and then legs out straight till my body is straight or slight arch on the back so that those Erector Spinae muscles are contracting. 3 sets of 20 repetitions. So go to go to your level. If you're a real beginner at this, start with the single legs, move on to the tucked, and then go on to the straight legged. If you feel pretty confident in your erector spinae muscles, then just go straight to that last exercise with the legs out straight. Okay, next exercise, back with the TheraBall. My feet are going to be against the legs of this table. You can use a wall, just something to kind of secure your legs on so that you have your legs aren't going to come off the ground, because this time we're going to have the legs secured here, and I'm going to be lying on the TheraBall, this position here. And I'm going to try to drape over the ball. I'm going to put my hands behind my back, and I'm going to come up into extension. I'm going to come up, once again, straight or slightly arched, and then forward. Just like that. And I'm going to do that 3 sets of 20 repetitions. Once that feels pretty good, complete the 3 reps of 20. And then I want you to do this with a slight rotation. So we're going to get back into that starting position. And this time we're going to come up, and we're going to make a slight turn as we come up, come back down, and the other way. So we're making a slight rotation on the way up. But I don't want you to do this maneuver until you're really comfortable with the 3 sets of 20 just going straight. So 3 sets of 20 coming up off the ball forward. Once that feels good, 3 sets of 20, and we're going to be adding the slight rotation onto the exercise. Okay, so start working those exercises today. If you haven't weak erector spinae muscles, or you're having trouble with your back, at least 3 times a week I want you doing those exercises to strengthen those muscles. Those are the little things that we try to take care of at OcraMed Health, especially when people are signing up for our 90-day fitness program. Go to my website, www.ocramedhealth.com, where you can sign up for our program, 90-day fitness program, Building Lean Muscle Without the Bulk. You can also pick up my ebook, The Accommodation Avoidance System there, which is a way of doing heavy weight training without hitting training plateaus. And our new section that we have is working out mobility issues. You pick the area, and I'll give you the techniques and the stretches and the rolling and the knowledge on how to loosen it back up. If you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to my channel, OcraMed Health on YouTube. Questions about exercises or injuries, just leave a comment in the comment section below. I always get back to everyone who writes in. And don't forget, OcraMed Health is here to keep you fit forever.